and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Mike check 33.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Here's Namath to Mixon on the check down. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Mike check 33.
They'll try and throw for it here. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. And able to get this one before he's brought down.
Well, they picked up the first down, but I'm just going to say it. I didn't like it before the ball was snapped, and I don't like it now that they picked it up. Think about field position on their own side of the 50. They don't get it. They put their defense in a bad spot, and it's just not a decision.
It wasn't 4th and a yard. There was some meat on that bone.
There really was. Fortunate to get it in that situation, but not a call I would make very often.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing
touchdown. That's caught. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. On 1st and 10 now, Namath. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Namath. He's going to let this one go deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Namath. He's going to let it go again. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-0, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Namath to throw on first down. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Riggs. Mike 33.
Who that? Mike check 33.
You all right?
Here's Namath. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Lance Allworth, 38 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
60 Bison, go.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Returnable here for Hester. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Hey, smash Bronco. Cup 19.
On 2nd and 10, Namath gets it to Gordon. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Check, Panther.
Namath to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14, Chiefs, nothing.
To throw on first down is Namath. Throw to the right here to Gordon. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now Namath. Able to get this to Gordon. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Namath. Open man is Gordon, complete. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the gun, it's Namath. That's complete. It's Gordon. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Texans' 25-yard line.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Hey, come on, oh. 31's the mic.
They'll look to throw again. Got Gordon open, completes it. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Namath now from the gun. He finds his man, complete. It's Gordon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Namath. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he is... Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game. And you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. And off we go from Denver. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it. You could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
At all costs. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Check, 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 check.
A handoff to Mixon, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run. When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Mixon with a first down and more. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A big pickup there on the run. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
18 Cardinal.
Now Joe Mixon. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
On 2nd down, it's Namath. Buying time, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Buffalo 18.
47 Mike.
He'll look to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down.
So it leads to 4th down.
Now back to throw. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And the Texans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. We're scoreless after 1. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Check, check, check.
Hurt.
Whip, whip. Watch the whip.
An option handoff here to Mixon. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
You got nothing.
Cougar 19.
Jim. Switch.
Go, Rig. Go. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat.
They run for it with Mixon. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon taking it in from a yard out. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
He's coming up the edge. Watch him off the
Trap 60. Trap 60.
formation. Come on, boys. Come on.
On 1st down, Henry. This one swung out to Williams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Texans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. We remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Well, we know he's an electric runner. Earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to bottle him up at different levels. That was your suggestion. Some mixed results.
Yeah, certainly, because we have seen him bottled up at times. We've seen him play him very well. We've also seen him pop the cork a few times and get out of there, haven't we?
We have indeed. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown, Houston. Lance Allworth, 44 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it, so a little bit of a turnover. You went right back to and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
Yeah.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
70. Check bunt set. Check bunt set.
Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Henry.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Henry. Going up top for Kupp. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. It's a big play there on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 19.
That's good.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he hits the tight end. It's Davis. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
31's the mic. I'm here all
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
31's the mic.
Back to throw again. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Babies crawl the way back home.
31's the mic.
Hey, let's pick. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
31's the mic. Watch the screen.
Looking to throw. Henry. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
70 Lion. 19 Lion.
Kill.
Back to throw. Henry. And it's caught. Touchdown. Javonte Williams. As the first half is winding down. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Extra point up and good by Folk. And this is back to an 8-point game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock.
Panther 11.
Check 43.
Throwing is Namath. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Waddle, complete. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. On first down, Mixon, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. This still a 1-possession game, 8 points the difference as we resume action on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
Check smash. Check smash. You go tight. You got hurry, baby. Go.
On 1st and 10, Henry.
Check your craft.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss.
Warrior 70. Street.
31's the mic. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I smell fear in that offense.
Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2 things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Right. Alert. 3 down, 3.
Mustang 19.
Watch edge. Watch the shift. Hey. Watch the shift. Alert, flag.
They'll try and throw for it here. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Texans take over an excellent field position. They'll run on 1st down. Mixon, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Once again, they run with Mixon. And a short gain here down to the 22. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's coming. We got Mustang 19.
To throw, Namath. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, There's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Mixon. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Cup 19! Cup 19!
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Check smash!
Here's Namath. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. 2nd and 10.
We got 3. We got 3.
Trap 60! Trap 60!
Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch.
Throwing again. Henry. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver, as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter.
3 down. 3 down. Check 99. Check 99.
Throwing on 1st down. Henry. Escaping the pressure right. 1st down and much more for Henry. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 30-yard line. Being chased out left. Going up top for Kupp. And it's caught. Touchdown. Cooper Kupp, 30 yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now.
Check. 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it? And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the night. And the Texans use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Check Mike 47, check Mike 47. Here we go.
And Namath gonna throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And the Texans will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Alert 70. 7's a Mike, 7's a Mike. They can't hang with us. Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Hey. 7 Pirates.
To throw on first down is Namath. Flush to his right. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Check 6 guy. He's coming. 79 Broncos. He's coming. Double up. Riggs. Motion. Check. Check hot route.
Looking to throw. Henry eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
They ain't ready for us.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
47's the Mike, boys. 47. Check, 47. Check 60. Give me that ball, D.
They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the fourth quarter. They need points quickly. They still can't get him. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
It's 2nd down.
Check.
To throw on second down. Henry. And finding Davis here, the tight end. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Hey, pick your game up.
On first down, Mixon, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground, Mixon again. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Namath. Flushed out right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now Namath to throw. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on fourth down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Mixon try to punch it in. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
47. I got one.
60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.